Wow, oh, spot is dropping
Yo,
fast.
Apple's going for that 178 low. That's weak.
So I'm gonna do a voiceover on this trade. I pretty much wasn't really talking much during it, but I was watching Nvidia and Amazon, so I had to be quick to switch.
It's a tricky
Um,
situation.
but I saw
But
on my
don't worry, I
side
can
screen
switch back and
Amazon
forth,
was
because if I
starting
switch
to
to
push.
Amazon right now, I'm
So
not
the
gonna be
level
able to
I'm
catch Nvidia
watching
this
is
drops.
125.80, and I want to see momentum through that
Plenty
level.
of time,
And my
so I'm
target
not
is
gonna rush
126
switching.
and then
Amazon, yeah,
126.40.
I'm gonna wait till we get to 125.60.
I like this.
We're at 125.60.
So momentum here is pretty strong. If we keep continuing to have momentum,
I'm gonna
just
switch
like
over to
that,
Amazon, guys.
that was my entry because we're
Yeah, I'm
getting
looking
right
at
at my
some
level.
calls.
So
How much are these?
just getting in like 5 cents before,
Yeah,
that's
no.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm up 15.
So the reason I liked Amazon over Nvidia, why I switched, is because the market was dropping
Damn,
off
so
open and
cheap.
Amazon held its level, and then it eventually started pushing up
Yeah, that's
too
why I went on this. Usually when I
into
go
the
back
key
in,
level I
I
was watching.
urge me
So
to
seeing
buy on
Amazon's
this.
strength against the rest of the market
Haven't
was
obviously taken
a
an
good
entry. I'm
sign for
still
me.
looking with you guys.
So
What's
right here, my
Nvidia at?
stop loss
I don't have
is
multiple
about
screens like I
10%
usually do.
at like
Nvidia's above 387.
125.30
Okay. Wait, that doesn't
Yeah, no,
or 125.25.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'll let you know if it gets below 387. I'm watching.
Dude, that's gonna be a close one.
Yeah, because if it does get aggressive, it might happen quick.
The market just bounced. It hasn't been able to bounce. I think I'm gonna just stick to Nvidia and not force Amazon. What do you think?
Also, if you guys haven't noticed, I added an options chart to my
I
screen
like the strength here on Amazon.
instead of the
I do too, the products.
what do you call
And
it?
then it's
Like
Nvidia, so
the
like,
price level
I might give
thing.
it a second here. Hopefully we bounce. I'll let you know. I'm watching it right here.
Alright, cool. I just don't have multiple screens, the only problem.
So we're getting close to my stop on this drop, but then you can see very quickly buyers bought it up
Oh yeah, guys, I'm switching
and
to
switched the candle from red to
385s
green. So
on
that's a
Nvidia.
good sign.
Nvidia's
So I add one
385
contract here.
puts.
It's very
Amazon
small
is at
relative to my original position,
Oh my
but
god.
Amazon's
it's
crazy
paying.
here.
Oh my god.
the momentum was strong enough for me to think that that was a good ad.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick to Nvidia, guys. I'm not gonna keep doing this switching back and forth here.
So I went to sell limit there. Some we retraced, so I just canceled, and then we're gonna reevaluate what I was gonna do pretty much. But we held the right level, so it wasn't enough for me to sell everything yet.
39 cents
Yeah, me too.
So
I'm about to
boom,
sell
right
here.
there I
Oh,
sold
more
some,
cents.
sold like half. I'm
126.40
still looking for
on this.
126.40, which
Yo,
is the
30%
previous high that we had.
That's crazy. If we took that early
I was gonna
entry
scale
that I
some
mentioned,
out
guys,
there, and then if we continue to have
spread this
momentum,
trade.
just to ride the momentum at that point. But that was my next target, 126.40.
Alright, I still have my 385 puts, guys, personally ready to
So right
if we're not
here,
in right now,
sellers pushed us
I'll let
back
you
down
know when
below
I'm in.
126, and this candle
If
is
we even end up playing this, we have a
boom.
green
It
and
just
red on
turned
spot.
green to red, so that alone
Guys,
should have been
Amazon
enough
has
for
that.
me to sell the rest of my
Still holding up.
position.
That's what we're about to see.
All it's telling me is that sellers are
Alright,
now
guys.
back in the
Nvidia's
picture, and they're
getting
not
it.
allowing us to hold above 126. But at the time, I felt like I locked in some profits, so I have some room to work with. But
Here we go.
that's still not the right way to go about it.
There, guys.
You want to go based off of your principles, and usually a
Where are you
green to
taking
red
this, George, or you're not
at high
taking
of
that?
day when you're in calls is enough for you
Nah,
to
stay
get out
with
of your
Amazon.
position,
Alright, cool.
especially when it's a green to red at your key level, which mine was 126.
Video still showing.
So you can see that was a good stop. We don't come back
Just so I can see everything going
up, at least in this moment. So I was barely green on the day. Really should have been more green based off of that green to red candle. I shouldn't have held really any past that, in my opinion. I probably would have made double the amount had I just sold the rest there. And I would have sold all my contracts green. Usually when I scale out, I don't like to let my second position go red. But, you know, even though it was just like 2% red,
He was here for
it's
free
still
buys,
red, and I was
Here,
up
I was
10% on my
watching.
first sell.
Watch.
So
Munchin?
there's really no reason to let your
Munchin.
runners go
Yeah,
red
No trades. I gotta.
when you were up 10% on your first trade, because usually as a scalper 10% is a really good trade, especially on a Tuesday.
That same strength that
So
had,
giving up that 10% is
sentiment to weak.
it's not really the best practice.
Still want the market to pump. I might be biased, but that's kind of what I'm waiting for.
No, I mean I wanted to, and then we freaking opened up freaking $6 away on Tesla. I was
Yeah.
trying to do this 220. I like.